Big Bend.
Oh, thank you. We made it. Big Bend National Park. It's very south of the United States in West Texas.
It is one of the least busy national parks. I think it has like an average of 325,000 people a year, and the Grand Canyon has 4 million.
Who do we talk to about backcountry camping?
You talk to Panther Junction, 26 miles straight ahead.
Oh, okay.
They'll fix you up in the permit.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it.
We are doing the primitive camping instead of staying in one of the campgrounds.
Hey babe, it was a pretty long drive, wasn't it? Ooh, Daddy needs that. So you got Twitter.
Is that beer cold? It looks
Hey babe,
nice.
have you seen that Kim Kardashian uses a surrogate for her children? Is that true? It's kind of hot out here.
This fucking sucks. It's hot.
I like my sleeping bag to be on the right side. Can I have SpaghettiOs for dinner?
We don't have any. What do you want me to make?
If I just sleep in the car with it idling, how much gas do you think that'll burn? I kind of need the AC, babe. You get it, right?
Primitive camping is first come, first serve, and each person just gets their own spot.
Pine Canyon Road up here. Yep, you get to pick where you want to go. So you sit down with the ranger and he'll ask you, maybe, or if there are any open sites, but where, you can kind of pick on the map where you want. The only thing is none of them have shade or toilets or anything like that. So the only thing they do have is these bear boxes or javelina boxes. For us East Coast people who don't know what a javelina is, it's like a little bitty mean pig, and they travel in like little armies of like 50. And apparently they'll get into your food and stuff, kind of like bears do. Tomorrow we're going to check out Black Gap Road, which is one of the official Jeep Badge of Honor roads, which we don't have a Jeep, but we still want to do it. So we think that'll be pretty fun, a 4-wheel drive road here in the national park. But we're going to check back tomorrow when we start actually exploring around the park. We just got here after driving all day in the car, so we're not going to do a whole lot, but we will check it back mañana when we're close to Mexico. Good morning. We saw no cougars. We did find some animals last night in that quick little video snippet. Some scorpions, and she found a rattlesnake. And
Those are all within
100 or 200 feet of our tent. Are you alive?
No.
Oh yeah, he's good to go. Buddy is good to hook. It's 1,000 degrees. And we're getting ready to do a loop including
Black Gap.
yeah, a loop including Black Gap Road, which is a 4-wheel drive road here in Big Bend National Park. So before we do that, we need to number one for me, because I'm super white, is put a little sunscreen on.
It's your time. You feel the cute, baby, you know it.
Mouth open with that?
Yeah.
Does it taste good?
Cream, get on top. Cream, you will cut. Cream, don't you stop. Cream, sugar, get back.
Now that we're screened up, we just need to let a little bit of air out of the tires so the ride's not so bad. Some of these roads are a little bumpy, so I'm just going to try to soften up the ride, take a little PSI out of these tires.
Like most roads in Big Bend National Park, the side roads are pretty easy when leading up to Black Gap. So on our way to Black Gap, we came across this mine. Old ruined mine.
Yeah, I think it opened in like 1900, back when quicksilver was valuable before World War I. And then, or cinnabar or quicksilver. I'm not even exactly sure what it is, but it's used in some kind of smelting process. And this was in operation until like 1943, and it closed down a couple times in there, but pretty neat.
As it turns out, Black Gap is pretty easy as it's a crappy, unmaintained road. We only really used four-wheel drive in the last quarter when there was a big giant drop-off of sorts. Traveling north made tackling this ledge a lot easier as we came down instead of trying to scramble up. You're fine. What you didn't see is we had already packed up our campsite before starting Black Gap so we could head straight back to North Carolina. So check in next episode to see what island we've moved to. You want to get pinched by it, Chris?
Nope.
Like the crab?
No, because that thing's got a stinger behind his.
Oh shit.
He's after that fly.
A
That
wasp
wasp.
thing? Or he's just sensitive now.
Okay, please don't come in our sleeping bag.